So, looking at the UFC, right? I don't really do this much. I don't make predictions often, but I like to just show people what I call either the organic side of gematria or the rigged side of gematria. So, people are wondering like how sports is rigged and all this other stuff, right? If you watch the last video, I clearly show that Dustin Poirier wins 257 and his name equals 257. But look at this, right? If you look at the date that Dustin was born, it's January 19th, right? And this fight is Saturday, March 9th. So, quick little Google searches, you can figure out, dates of birth, and basically how it works is typically what I see is from a fighter's date of birth to the fight or something along those lines. Usually synchronicities or quote unquote coincidences happen. But I found some interesting stuff here, right? So if you look at the guy on the right, Benoit St. Denis, his record right now is 13 wins and 1 loss, right? And I guess, 0 ties or whatever that is. So now if this guy loses on the right, St. Denis, he'll become 13-2. Now look, if you see, Dustin is born on January 19th. So there's 2 ways to do this, right? You usually either measure from the last year's birthday or, the current year's birthday. And in this situation on the screen, which you're looking at, is his 2023 birthday to the day of the fight. And it just so happens to be that it is 13 months and 2 weeks later. So from Dustin's 2023 birthday to the fight, March 9th, 2024, is a span of 13 months and 2 days. And, I find it interesting, again, that it is possible that because, the record, again, this stuff could be coincidental, but that's the whole point of documenting this stuff, to show people, and if I end up being right about this, but there's something also interesting with this too. So if you go back and you just change the year and the week and the day, you get 7 weeks, 1 day after his 2024 birthday. And that is interesting because Benoit St. Denis equals 71. So does this necessarily mean that, sports is rigged or Dustin's going to win? I can't definitively say that. But I do find it interesting that those 2 synchronicities line up. I'm sure there's other things to it too. But yeah, I like to share this type of stuff just to get people to think a little bit, think for themselves. Again, there's nothing schizophrenic about this or, whatever. People want to try to troll me or whatever. Again, people say things like that because they just never came across the knowledge or care to actually research it deeper. So, and that's all right, the algorithm does a really good job at hiding this stuff. And again, it's occult knowledge. Occult is hidden. So it's hidden knowledge. And if everybody in the world knew this stuff, they wouldn't be able to rig sports or do the things that they're doing. So that's my honest opinion on it. But, just for fun, looking at this stuff and wondering, what are the odds that he's 13-1 and can become 13-2, 13 weeks and 2 days after his birthday. So, or 13 months and 2 weeks after his birthday. So, again, this might be a coincidence or what some people call a reach. But again, if he ends up winning, this would probably be one of my go-to examples as to why I think he won. And I'm not saying the athletes aren't actually fighting or, the athleticism isn't real. They definitely are athletes. They're definitely in the gym every day working out. They're definitely, you get into a fight with somebody like this, they probably would knock your ass out. So, but that doesn't mean that the house isn't rigged to win. You know what I mean? So, in gambling, the house always wins, is the saying. So, and again, the simple answer to why people think, oh, well, sports isn't rigged. No, man, that is. There's too much money involved for it not to be. So, again, I just thought I'd share this little, I guess, coincidence or whatever. But, yeah, man, I might throw some money on it. I mean, what's $25 or $50 or $100? I mean, I don't know what the odds are looking like for Dustin to win, but I know he's pretty much of a beast. So, this guy's record is good. He only lost one fight, but I don't think he's really got a shot against this guy either. So, we'll see. We will see. All right, guys, if you find this stuff interesting, I mean, feel free to ask questions or research it on your own. If it's something that you don't understand, just ask. There's no reason to troll and make stupid comments because you don't understand something or never seen it, and it's confusing to you, or it goes against what you believe or what you've been taught, or whatever other excuses people want to come up with. But yeah, very interesting to me, and I'm pretty sure it goes a lot deeper too. So who knows?